Hello, welcome. I wanted to share with you a few lines of code that I did playing around with pyautogui in Python on a clicker, or I guess a night jump uh, online game, and it turned out pretty well. And just wanted to share with you the code and how I went about doing this. So this is related to computer vision, and then the logic that I built to play this game using Python pyautogui. So if you so you, on the screen, what you see is the game that I loaded that's on the left, and then the code using Jupyter notebooks on the right. So just tie these all together to code and then show you what I do this. So when you go to this key games night jump game, you're gonna get what you see here on the left. So what you want to do is you want to get to the playing screen. So if you click on play and then click on play here, let me turn off the sound here. So this is the start of the game, and this is where you click. Well, if you see a board, then you click right, and then you click left. So you just keep climbing as far as you can, with your prowess. So, but let's see what we can do with Python to get a high score. So the first thing here on the code is we're going to import the dependencies or the packages. So I do the pyautogui as PAG and also import time. There's will be a time function that you use to pause the program a little bit before it kicks off. So, all right. So the next thing on here is that this mouse info, this pyautogui has a mouse info. If I click on this, I'll show you. Let me drag it. So what it does is it tells you the position of the mouse, and this is what you need. So on your screen, which is going to be different than mine, your position is going to be different. So what we want to do, or what you need to do is, so right now the logic is I want to get right here on the board, right sort of right below the board. That color, that pixel and that color is what I'm looking for. So right now, if I look at the position, it's about 2696 and 590, right? So you can either just write that down, or another way to do it is that if there's this copy command. So if I click on this, the default for mouse info is it'll give you 3 seconds to place your mouse wherever you want to copy that, and it'll do a copy. So let me show you. So if I click on this, then I move the mouse over to just where I am, and after 3 seconds, it should have made a copy. So if I need to close this out. Let me close this out. Well, actually, before I do that, the corresponding logic is that once you jump here once your knight is on this right plank or right board, he will move down to this position here, and then this board where it was on this position is gonna move down right. Horizontal for this board is. So I'm going to say that the left board, the next thing is going to check is going to be around this position. So if I look at the X position, that's about 2521. So then I'll show you what I'm doing after in a second here. So I'm going to just remind me that it's about 2520, 2521 or so. So I'm going to close out of this in the mouse. So right now in here, this is what I had on here before, but let me actually move down and do a paste on here. So you'll see that it's 2693 and about 589. So those are the numbers that I grabbed, or the pixel position where my mouse was pointing at. So I'm gonna just go ahead. So when you do yours will you just need to adjust these to this pixel position showing up on your screen. So I'm going to keep the 2690 and the 590, which is about exactly the same where it was pointing. Right, and then I've already done the board position that's going to be on the left. Again, you can check yours, but it's on the same vertical, the same Y position, which is 590. But on the X position, you'll see that it's shifted about 100, and it's on 170 pixels it's on the left. So you'll see that it's about 2520. So again, check on yours with mouse info. You'll see that these are about the same positions, where about middle of the plank, a little below the middle of the plank, is where it's going to be. So the way to check it is that this PHE, this will move your mouse to this pixel area. So if I click on here and I do Shift Enter, which is to run this cell, you'll see the mouse pointer has moved. So after I run that, you'll see the mouse pointer now is right below clicking, or right pointing at that pixel right below the board in the middle. So let me do that again also for the left side. You'll see if I click Shift Enter or to run this cell, there's sometimes an error. I do not know. Maybe if you know why, you can explain to me why this happens. But if I run this cell again, then it works. Oh, actually, that was that I did that too early. What I wanted to do first before I do this is that I want to do this left pixel position. So let me run this, and you'll see that the mouse, it'll move the mouse right, where this area where I'm showing you is where this left board or plank is going to be once your knight jumps over to the right side. So again, so these two now work, and they are pointing to the right pixel location. Right, so now back to the cell. What this PHE pixel does is that if you put a cell, a pixel position in here, it grabs the RGB values for that pixel position. So I am saying that grab the pixel that is here, located right here, and then tell me what the colors are. So it's saying that the pixel right here at this, the colors is so it's a RGB red, green, blue of 189, 104, and 50. All right, so we have that. Now we can build our logic. So this cell starts with a time.sleep. So what happens is that when I start running this cell, I'm going to go here and click on the screen, so that now pyautogui is now on this screen, and then it'll start to run the code that I have. So otherwise, it is going to run on. There's other ways to do this, but this way, it's easiest and I think easy for me to explain is. So right now this window cell, if I click on here, this is the main window cell, and this is what pyautogui is going to act on. But if I click on here, then this will become the primary window, and that's what it's going to act on. And what this time.sleep does is that once I hit run on this cell, I have time enough to click on here, and then for the program to start. You'll see when we get to that point. So what I'm doing here is that so we're going to have this loop over 200 times, so in every loop is that this pyautogui has a pixel match color. So it's gonna say that, okay, I'm gonna grab this pixel at this location, which is what we had done up here, the 2960 by 590. You're gonna grab this pixel right here, and I'm gonna match it to this color that you have put in. So if this pixel color matches this, then I'm gonna press right. So this game is if you see a board on the right, as you're jumping, then you jump right. So right now the way this would be right, left, right. So this is what this code is going to do. So now, once he's here, and then, well, obviously when he's here, there's nothing here. So this is not gonna, this will be a false, or this will not happen. So he's not gonna go left. So you'll go right, and then this starts to loop again. So once he's here, it's gonna first check to see if there's something here on the right, but so this color is not gonna match this, and then it's gonna check if this color matches on the left, and if it doesn't, it's on the left. So this is all there is to this code. So let me run this, and I'll show you that it is gonna be playing by itself. Run, click on here, wait the 2 seconds, and it's gonna start jumping. Oh, something not right. I pause, come back, and we'll go through. Well, actually, don't let me pause. Let me go back. Yeah, again, I don't know why this happens. So there's an error like this that happens, but if I hit run on this again, and I go back to the screen without making any changes, it's actually going to work. Oh, maybe not. I'm wrong then. Okay, 1 second here. Let me see what is the error, and I'll come right back. So I really don't know what the problem was. As soon as I paused recording and I went back to try to code, it worked again. So let me try this. one more time. No changes with what it was before. Let me do run the cell, and then I'll click on the other screen to start playing. Click, click on the screen. There you go. So I do not know what the issue is. So you'll see that there's some logs here with fire that is able to skip over, and it's because if you look at those fires, it has a black area right where that pixel is. So right here. So it is actually checking when it does this continuous check that it doesn't match the color and it won't jump on that log. So in that essence it works. So I've run this a couple of times. Sometimes it goes faster, sometimes it goes slower. But again, the score of 105 that I did on the last run, and then 138 that on other ones, yeah, no humans could match this. So just wanted to share a quick code that I was playing with. I got it to work, and it was just that I share with you on using this is part computer vision, computer logic, and using Auto GUI to essentially hack and play this game beyond a human's level. So comments, questions, anything to, if you can resolve why that error shows up, happy to hear from you. And let me continue digging into this pyautogui. I think there's a potential to do a lot more with it, and I'll be uploading more videos on it for sure. All right, so that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye.